Hey guys, Mr. Jalapeno here with another little drywall DIY. On this project, they reframed this area here in the garage. I'm going to show you how to patch it up. First thing you want to do, very important, don't forget the insulation. Just make sure you're putting the correct R value for wherever you're doing the patch. Measure out and cut out your drywall. Just make sure everything's nice and square. That way your drywall is going to fit nice and smooth right there. Once you put up the drywall, it's corner bead time. I'll admit, I'm not the greatest drywall hanger or the best corner bead installer. I don't think I'm the worst either, but what I do enjoy is just applying the mud. I've heard people say finishing up drywall is like an art, and I do agree with that. I consider myself an artist, but most artists don't get paid much, so I just call myself a handyman. But anyways, once the corner bead's up, I'm going to use mesh tape for the seams. And as you can see on the top right corner, the drywall sticks out about 1/4 inch. No worries, I'm just going to end up floating that out. That way it doesn't look like a big old bump. And then a lot of people ask me what I use to mix the hot mud or that Easy Sand 5. All I use is just cold tap water. I'm going to mix up quite a bit of hot mud. And whenever I'm mixing a lot of hot mud like this, I like to use this little mixer. It fits perfectly in the pan. I add a little bit of water, mix it up. And my consistency that I prefer is between pancake and peanut butter. So sour cream consistency, I would say. Then I'm using my 6-inch to apply the hot mud to all the seams. Just make sure to push pretty hard. That way the hot mud gets into the seam and it's not going to be any air bubbles or anything like that. I also cover all the nail holes. That way everything's going to be nice and smooth. I do the inside of the window here. And I'm using my 6-inch to just apply small little areas. So like the inside of this window is perfect for this. Just applying on the mud on the seams works out pretty good as well. The biggest thing I could tell you is to not make it bumpy because it's just going to be a nightmare once you sand. And then look, I'm using my 12-inch to float out that little area on the top right corner where was sticking out about 1/4 inch. Areas where I need to apply a lot of mud is usually when I use the 12-inch or the 14-inch blades. Look, this area was the one where the drywall was sticking out a little bit. I just feathered it out like I said. My big thing is to not leave bumps, and that's the way the cookie crumbled. I know this is a garage and it's not finished. I did 2 coats. I could have just done 1, but I just kind of went above and beyond. I did let the homeowner know that we do finish garages as well. We can also texture them, but a lot of people say, hey, it's a garage. But one thing I do recommend is painting the drywall because over time the drywall will yellow, get brown. I don't like how it looks over time, so I do suggest painting it, but that's pretty much it. Jalapeno Solutions. Boom.